Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing as Canada. We just evacuated, well, Europe basically, pulling our units from Belgium and the Netherlands. Since, well, enemy forces here are way too much for us to handle without any defensive terrain to speak of, so that's not going to last long. Interesting development though is that well, depending on their decisions, it's possible that Germany will never get what Italy has conquered here, and therefore won't have this huge boost of much of the French production. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we are ferrying our troops to India. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully a bit better. Some naval landings that won't really work. Nothing to see here. Let's give those guys a commander of some sort. This guy, for example. So our main goal is to, Siam is not aligned just yet, but soon enough I think Siam will join Japan, as it usually does, and then we'll need to secure this whole peninsula and try to push from there, from French territory right here. Finland rejected Soviet demands, which I imagine means war. Not yet, but soon enough. This division will be pulled out of there, I hope so. Well, I wonder what will be the losses here. Let's see. 87, 67. Oh, 86, 67. As far as, you know, Belgium, 4th Belgian divisions, 32. Dutch. And there's a war. How's our production? I think we'll get. Maybe I'll get one more civilian factory. Again, I'm not considering building the synthetic factories because, well, it's always better to just buy stuff than to build civilian synthetic factories because, well, they are as expensive as, well, they're actually more expensive than civilian factories, and you get 8 of the stuff for instead of 7, and well, and considering that those 5 and 2 are subject to your trade laws, and half of it, since we are export focused, half of it is being exported away, then, you know, there is hardly any. Only situation in which you want to build synthetic factories is when you cannot buy stuff from the market. Like, for example, if you're being, I don't know, Soviets fighting, well, basically if you are fighting so many people that you are out of trading partners. Well, it'll take a while. Let's speed this up. Like the speed 4 at least. Not attacking yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, they have those huge divisions. And German interest in Scandinavia, right? They will. Yeah, they will invade Norway at some point. Let's see if we can reinforce. Remind me what kind of resources Norway has. Some tungsten and aluminium. Would be nice to stop them from taking it, but it's I'd rather stop them from conquering British Raj if I were to choose. But hopefully I will try to send those 4 divisions to Norway once they are finished. Right, and Finland joined Axis. That's interesting. Hmm. That's weird. That really happens. Is that, let's see. And so Finland is very likely to actually call in. Yeah, they already called in Italy. So wow, okay, wasn't very historical, is it? Huh. That would be a busted Barbarossa. Huh. That's very weird. I don't recall Finland being invited to Axis and calling Axis into the war. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is all kinds of fucked up. They're at war with Japan as well. Huh. I was kind of hoping for a very historical playthrough game. There's like, you know, remember that's the thing I ticked, the historical AI focus. I kind of hoped for that, and in all my test games actually, to be honest, and to be fair, no such thing happened. So, huh. Oh well, alright, well. I'll be playing a historical. Well, I'm already recording it, a historical Raj, and by the time you're watching it, it's already along on the channel, and another one is probably South Africa. But I think about going communist with them. They have some the anti-colonial crusade there, things like that. Yep, that was very weird. I would say that Soviet Union stands no chance. Yeah, it's unlikely. We shall see, but that's way too early for them. They have what, 1 out of 4? Yeah, and wars got merged. Normally, basically they fight for a little bit and then Finland gives up this bit, and that's the end of the war. And only quite deep into Barbarossa Finland joins. Oh, well. As I mentioned in briefly, once we get our land units into a more or less fighting fashion, we will try to focus a little more on Air Force, since Air Force is kind of branch that doesn't really doesn't really take much of your manpower, but it can. It's a good ratio of manpower to impact, basically. And we'll try to invest in that, especially since we are pretty low on things such as steel, and well, airplanes don't use any steel, so, unlike ships, for example. Hence, more interested in getting that. Well, how about we just order them to go there and see what happens. Well, let's go here. Why not? Netherlands capitulated. Let's see. Oh, so those divisions. delete some old stuff real quick because this file will get corrupted. There we go. Sorry about that. So I'm thinking what should be our angle of attack. It will be fairly. It wouldn't be the worst idea ever to throw our troops into Hong Kong and try to push from here, but I'm not entirely convinced about UK presence here. Yeah, as you can see, enemy ships present. Yeah, all this area is mostly enemy controlled. So, and since we don't really have a navy, I'm not going to send all my army through enemy waters. So for that reason, we are going to set up ourselves right here. Of course, we are not going to just walk there. Right there. Yeah, that's about the placement I want. Our things here. So our cavalry division are fighting here. Less than ideal. To be honest, that's a bit of a waste as far as the whole manpower thing goes. But, hopefully, let's see. Yeah, we are taking too much losses from my liking. But this is an airfield, so just wait for a sec. Yeah, it should be okay-ish. Yeah, okay, they gave up. Let's try to get there. They're actually moving there as well. When are they arriving? 18 hours. We will be nowhere near. Nope. Okay. Let's grab that. Moving here. I would probably want to grab this one as well, if at all possible. Ah, look at that. It has been. There you go. Go ahead and move there. I'm not really sure if I should be using this cavalry here. Probably not. But alright, so let's throw ourselves in here. With the damage we are doing, that little organization should be enough. That's a bit much that they are throwing here. Of course, I don't want to attack them through the river, so let's move one guy here. Not going to give up mountain with shitloads of river, so yeah, I think we'll be playing defensive for a while. Those are mountains, so, and this is just Manchukuo, so let's try to get Nanjing. You are, I think both of you will actually march in, and you are going to support this attack. This is, no, that's actually a proper-ish Japanese thing. Alright. This is no place to attack just yet. Moving there is kind of pointless. Still. Oh, well, let's do that. If we were to take this, this wouldn't be attacked anyway, so might as well grab another province. Actually, Spain. Oh, well, standard division. Oh, not good. Okay, let's cancel this. But for a second, we'll attack, but with support from here. If I knew that they would give up so fast, I would not have stopped the attack. Yeah, so pushing through here. I wonder. I mean, our goal should be some major encirclement, but well, being Canada, we don't really have the firepower to, or manpower or division count to achieve that, especially with infantry. So need to think small. I guess pushing our way. So, of course, the best way to go about it would be to nationalize China out of the war. That would allow for a serious encirclement of a good number of Japanese troops that would be left in the nationalized China's territory. So basically, to do that, we need to get here. The whole area around here is just rivers, mountains, which is, well, amounts to a death trap. So, like, only reasonable angle of attack is basically here. But this is also going to be an area in which Japanese traffic will be the highest. So, I guess trying to grabbing undermanned provinces, undefended provinces around here is probably the better way to go about it. Okay. Normally, I would have like a few divisions here that would attack to keep them from coming while we are exploiting, but those aren't serious exploitation divisions anyway. So, well, we shall see. Just try to sneak. But the problem is, of course, that if I do not notice a division shows up in the province I'm running into, that means 1,000 casualties or so, and without inflicting any of my own, which is less than ideal. Right, so, but for now, let's try to push in through here. We will want to find a way through the rivers, as that's basically the first step, and then we can think about looking for weaknesses and exploiting them by attacking northwards. For now, of course, well, we can expect some help from AI. Of course, since this is basically the only front line left, except, well, what's left of Denmark and soon Norway. Right. So we're going to attack this and support it. And Department of Munitions and Supply. That's two military factories, I believe. Yes. Our next goal is this bit. It not only reduces consumer goods factories requirement by 5%, which is significant, but also allows us to get extensive conscription, which training time we can survive, but yeah, it basically doubles the amount of manpower we have, which will get us from 14 divisions to around 30 or so, almost 30 divisions, which is a huge win, isn't it? So yeah. Of course, we won't be, we will never be able to go with total mobilization, since that's -3% of the population, and so the change here is minimal. Perhaps we will, if we are at this, perhaps we'll go limited exports at some point. And you can't go closed. Oh, look at that! I believe you could go closed economy for in previous patch as non-fascist, non-communist. Couldn't you? I could have sworn you could. Alright, so let's see what evil things our powerful forces are doing with this. It should be fairly nice slaughter. Probably it wouldn't be, but normally it wouldn't be because, well, as attacking and so on and so forth. But let's actually see this battle. Around here, well, we actually suffered more losses, but well, taken stuff. We're attacking here. How are our movements here? Slow is a keyword, I think. If we can sneak our way through there, that would be ideal. Okay, let's take you all the way here, and we'll try to, grab those 3 provinces. Wow, all of that is sort of defended. Except this one, that is wow, that's 10 victory points. I had no idea that there's a 10 victory points province down here. And never became a factor when invading as Japan. Good to know. Alright, back here. Don't need that decryption. What happens here is we are using Chinese decryption and here encryption rather, and here we are using Japanese one. So I guess the Chinese are really chatty. So okay. Can I push in here? Yeah, it seems so. And this is mountain, and it forces them to go through rivers. Yeah, definitely worth it. Since I've seen that it's not a proper Japanese division. All right. Well, I guess we need to leave one here. Help. Help. Alright, we were to choose what we want. Yeah, sure. I'll get three factories here. How about this? Production efficiency base, production efficiency growth, factory output. This one is good as well. Well, we are taking both of those anyway. So, but before we do, how are we on doctrines? Okay, so we'll start a new one in well, 60 plus 30 in 89 days. So another option would be to get Red Deer training camp and get another land doctrine bonus. But if I remember correctly, the next doctrine isn't that crucial. Yeah, tanks and armored vehicles and well, and blitz, I guess, which is okay. So yeah, we'll just leave that one. Well, I guess factories trump that. 3 factories is always a good thing. Using 11 to build those, and now we'll need to buy some resources, I think. How are we on? So we have some infantry equipment, quite a lot of motorized actually. I think we'll get one more motorized because once or if we will get tank divisions will be using that. Actually tempted to start building some tanks, but it's once again bloody. Well, the whole idea about going well, the Valentine tank is kinda pointless by now, isn't it? So since we won't be able to do it ahead of time, but I think well, to be of any use, we should. Well, we could have tried her, but our forces wouldn't be nearly as good as they are right now. So we basically decided to go with special forces. That's a decision, but we could have went the other way very much as well. Right, production. Let me do some math. So this is two. Yeah, definitely we need more of those. We got like 3 factories right now. Well, anyway, we need to buy one point of steel from UK. That's about as good as it gets. I'll take 2 more motorized out of it, I think, and at the end, 1 more of those. I'm getting 2 here. I believe I wanted like 4 times, so yeah, artillery first, but we'll need to buy some tanks then at some point. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Alright, so we managed to get there before, and now we are on the defensive, which is great. Let's look back for the... Oh, yes. This is interesting. You can just click through it. I should have looked at it first. Yeah, decent-ish. Right, so okay, so you guys aren't really fighting, and if you are fighting, you're doing it wrong. So let's cancel it so they stop running around like headless chickens. Oh, grab that one, I guess. That will shorten the front just a little bit, unless someone will walk into in here. But well, every mountain taken is a success. Here we are out on the desert already. Well, sort of, kind of, little bit. So yeah, it's that's what we want to look to exploit. And those battles I was interested in battles. Yeah, so this defense and this attack here, yeah, all good. Really like the log. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm really into the whole crunching numbers. But I think we need to take this one. Oh, we might as well help. We're going to do to make front lines right now, and we'll be looking for opportunities to push through those rivers into this, well, fairly easy territory, but still. It's kind of pointless though. Should probably